ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. Guru is the one who removes darkness from our life, the one who not only stand along with us but also the one who makes us capable and strong to stand on our own feet. I request Mr. Sumit and Group 4th Professional BMS to come forward for Gravaniva. I request everyone to stand on their own place.
ॐ महागणाधिपतये नमः। महासरस्वत्यै नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। ग्रावानेव तदिदर्थं चरेथे गृध्रेव वृक्षं निधिमन्तमच्च ब्रह्मानेव विदत उक्तशासा दूतेव हव्याजन्या पुरुत्रा प्रातर्यावानारथ्येव वीराजेव यमावरमासचेथे मेने इव तन्वा आशुम्भमाने दम्पती वक्रतुविदा जनेषु शृङ्गेव नः प्रथमागन्तमर्वाक्षफाविव जर्भुरानातरोभिः चक्रवाकेव प्रतिवस्तोरुस्रार्वाञ्चायातं रथ्येव शक्रा नावेव नः पारयतं युगेव नभ्येव नौपधीव प्रधीव श्वानेव नो अरिषन्यातनूनां युगलेव विस्रसः पातमस्मान् वातेवाजुर्यान्नत्येव रीतिरक्षीव चक्षुषायातमर्वा हस्ताविव तन्वे एषं भविष्ठापादेव नो नयतं वस्यो अच्छ ओष्ठाविव मध्वास्ने वदन्तास्तनाविव पिप्यतं जीवसेनः नासेव नस्तन्वो रक्षितारा कर्णाविव शुश्रुता भूतमस्मे हस्तेव शक्तिमपि सन्ददीनः क्षामेव नः समजतं व्रजांसि इमा गिरो अश्विनायुष्मयन्तीः श्नोत्रेणेव स्वदितिं संशिशीतम् एतानि वामश्विनावर्धनानि ब्रह्म स्तोमं गृत्समदासो अक्रन् तानि नराजुजुषानोपयातम् बृहद्वदेम विदथे सुवीराः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you everyone for this divine and positive vibe in the hall. I request our today's chief guest Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty sir and our beloved principal Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty sir to occupy the stage. I also request Vice Principal Dr. P.G. Jada sir, Dean Faculty of Ayurveda Dr. Baswaraj Tubaki sir, UG Coordinator Dr. Pradeep Shinde sir, Student Council Coordinator Dr. Savita Angdi ma'am and UG 2024 Batch Coordinator Dr. Smita Raje Vadar ma'am to occupy the stage. I request Principal Sir to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty Sir, with bouquet of flower.
I request Dr. P.G. Jadhav sir to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty sir.
I request Dean Faculty of Ayurveda, Dr. Basavaraj Tubaki sir, to welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. P.G. Jadhav sir.
I request UG Coordinator Dr. Pradeep Shinde sir to welcome Dean Faculty of Ayurveda, Dr. Basavaraj Tubaki sir.
I request Dr. Prashant Gaukar sir to welcome UG Coordinator, Dr. Pradeep Shinde sir.
I request UG 2024 Batch Coordinator Dr. Smita Razevade ma'am to welcome Student Council Coordinator Dr. Savita Angdi ma'am.
I request Dr. Rajeshwari Kamath ma'am to welcome UG 2024 Batch Coordinator Dr. Smita Rajavade ma'am.
Thank you everyone. Now before we begin, let us invoke the blessings of Almighty to start this event on an auspicious note. We will have a ceremonial lamp lighting. I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty sir, and our beloved principal and all the other dignitaries on the stage to come forward for lamp lighting.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्थम् योगिशां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्थम् ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं ते पुत्रांश पतिं स्वच्छामि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयं भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you, everyone. As the light spreads, may it fill our heart with gratitude and illuminate the path of learning and wisdom. Moving forward, I request UG 2024 Batch Coordinator Dr. Smita Rajavade ma'am to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath Patan Shetty sir.
Good morning, all. Today, we all have gathered here for Guruvandana and White Coat ceremony of UG 2024 batch. We are starting with Guruvandana. So, what is Guru? Gu shabdastva andakaraha syat, Ru shabdastat nirodakaha. Andakara nirodhitvat, Guru rityavidiyate. The syllable Gu means darkness and ignorance. Ru means eradication of darkness and ignorance. Because of the power of darkness, dispel darkness, the Guru is thus named. So, today on this occasion of Guru Vandana, as a chief guest, we are having Professor Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty, sir. Sir had completed MBBS and MS surgery from Jain Medical College, Belgavi. His highest degree is MS, FIAGES, and his area of interest is laparoscopic surgery. Currently, Sir is Vice Principal in JNMC Medical College, Professor of Surgery, Consultant, Laparoscopic Surgery in Kerali's Dr. Prabhakar Kore Hospital and MRC Belgavi. Sir is PhD guide and PG guide, having 22 publications in indexed international and national journals with H index 6. The awards received by Sir: Fellowship of Indian Association of Gastrointestinal Endosurgeons, first prize in National Surgery Quiz Assicon 2006 Varanasi. Sir is Editor-in-Chief, Journal of the Scientific Society, Officer in charge of Dr. S. G. Desai Library of Kahir for 10 years. Sir is member of various bodies, mentioned to some of them: Indian Medical Association, Association of Surgeons of India, Indian Association of Gastrointestinal Endosurgeons, Association of Minimal Assay Surgeons of India, Society of Endoscopic and Laparoscopic Surgeons India, Chairperson of Board of Studies, Surgery and Allied UG and PG Kahir, external BOS member of Mahe University. It's our pleasure to have you as our chief guest for today's Guruvandana and White Coat ceremony of UG 2024 batch, sir. We all, Principal, Vice Principal, Dean of Faculty, UG, and Students Council Coordinator, students and coordinator of UG 2024 batch, and all staff, HODs, heartily welcome you, sir. Welcome. Now let us move to felicitation of today's chief guest.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Principal Sir to felicitate our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty, sir. I request all the other dignitaries on the stage to join the felicitation program.
गुरुं वन्दे मातृरूपं गुरुं वन्दे पितृरूपं गुरुं वन्दे करुणामयं गुरुं वन्दे सुज्ञानमयं गुरुं वन्दे सिद्धिप्रदं गुरुं वन्दे बुद्धिप्रदं गुरुं वन्दे विमलमतितं गुरुं वन्दे अमलकृतितं. Guru definitely plays important role in our life. Let us celebrate this event to show the love and gratitude towards our Guru.
I request Dr. Prashant Thakur, sir, Assistant Professor of Samhita Department, and students of 2024 batch, Pranay, Gopal, Sanghamitra, and Shaswati, to come forward for Guru Vandana.
Wearing a white coat is not just a privilege but also a responsibility. It is a symbol of professionalism and commitment and is about to find its place on shoulders of our aspiring healthcare professionals. So now I request Vice Principal Dr. PG Jadar sir to tell us about white coat ceremony.
Good morning to all. I want to congratulate each one of the arriving at this milestone in your career. You have not a doubt worked hard to achieve your goal of entering our Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya. As each one of you walk across this stage today to receive your white coat, your journey in medicine will begin. The white coat ceremony is a rite of passage, welcoming you as a new medical students into the medical profession. As medical students, you are bound by the same professional commitments that bind all physicians. This ceremony will join the symbol of the white coat with the virtues of altruism, that is, unselfish regard, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and the compassion. White color, representing purity, is a visual reminder of the doctor commitment to do no harm. White represents goodness. It also conveys cleanliness and connotes a purging of infection. Further, the white coat symbolizes seriousness of purpose also. The short length of the white coat worn by the medical students and the full length ones worn by the most physicians is a long standing tradition and remains a mechanism used by patients to identify the role of each care provider. Hope this white coat ceremony is to promote both professionalism and humanism in a new Ayurvedic students as they begin their education. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty, sir, to share his valuable thoughts with us.
So I request every students to wear the white coat. Yesterday they have did. The Pakulga.
I request our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath M. Patan Shetty sir, to share his valuable thoughts with us.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning, everyone. Dignitary is on the dais, Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty, Principal and Director of BM Kankanwadi Ayurveda Mahavidyalaya and Hospital. Vice Principal Dr. PG Jadar. Then Dean of Faculty of Ayurveda Dr. Basavaraj Tubaki. And the various coordinators of different phases, Dr. Pradeep, Dr. Savita Angdi, and Dr. Vatar, Smita Rajavatar. And various heads of the department, faculty, and my dear students, especially the students of 2024 batch. I welcome you all to the KLE family. At the outset, first I would like to thank Principal Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty for inviting me as a chief guest for this function. Initially, I thought the Guruvandana and the white coat ceremony in our medical, it is totally in a different way we celebrate. Whenever we say Guruvandana, it is usually done by the final year students, or when they are leaving at the farewell, they want to thank the teachers at that particular time, or whenever there is an alumni association, or whenever old students come to their alma mater and then they want to do the Guruvandana. And second one, now since last 5 years, even National Medical Commission has started doing white coat ceremony for even MBBS graduates. And during that period, of course, they don white apron, and also they are given charaka. Usually you might be knowing that at the end of the course we give Hippocratic oath, where in that oath they are going to pledge about how they are going to take care of the patient and how they are going to serve the society. But in the Charaka Shapath, it comes from the Charaka Samhita, which is the epic of your Ayurveda, and in that they mention about how you are as a student, how you have to learn, how you have to respect teachers, how you have to respect your own friends, colleagues, and also when you are exposed to the hospital, how you are going to behave with patients and other healthcare professionals. This is what you are going to learn in in the coming 5 years, and this is what is there in the Charaka Shapath. So this is what we give to our first year MBBS students. But I am overwhelmed by the Guru Vandana, which is being practiced by the Ayurvedic Mahavidyalaya since many years. And I am really emotional. I am telling you, on behalf of all the teachers of the KLE family and Ayurveda, I have taken the Pada Puja and the Guru Vandana. And in fact, it opens up my eyes saying that I am also a teacher, and it is my duty anytime, sir, I am ready to come and teach you anything. Especially I am being a surgeon, or if they come to final year or even the postgraduates of surgery, if you want me to demonstrate any surgery or any surgical topic, I am very much interested to come and teach. So whenever I see in any event any students, I can make out which students are from Ayurvedic Mahavidyalaya. It is mainly because of their discipline, their attitude, their behavior, and it all comes from our culture. Unless we follow those rituals and traditional values, then otherwise it doesn't come. In today's practice, why we are facing so much angry towards doctors is mainly because our fraternity are losing these traditional values. We have become more commercial. We don't respect our elders. We don't respect our teachers. Because of these things, we are facing a lot of problems. I think even the government of India wants to integrate all the different faculties of healthcare, especially the Ayurveda being our own type of practice what we used to follow since it is almost 5,000 years old practice of healthcare. So once if we start integrating with modern type of healthcare along with our traditional Ayurveda, then only we'll be able to give a hybrid mode of healthcare facility to our patients. Because you know that we stay in a country where we have a different range of people, even the very poor patients, rich patients, and in between there are different groups of people are there. So for everyone with a single measure, we cannot treat everyone. It is not possible unless we concentrate on the lower category of the patients. And many of you, I feel you come from very humble background and you have got various options also nowadays. In last 10 years, the even central government and state governments are funding so much in the Ayush sector. In fact, the Ayush ministry has been started since last 10 years. So you can think that how the government is concentrating on this field. And nowadays, as our college is one of the oldest college of the Ayurveda field, and in the state as well as in the country, it's going to celebrate in another 10 years the 100 years. So I think you can imagine, and the state of the art facilities which are present, and same time you are able to see that how our faculty are being trained in many of the fields. Especially why I am telling you, because after 5 years again the scenario is going to change, and you should not feel that you have joined BAMS just for the to practice. Of course the number of postgraduate seats might be less, but you have got various options. Just to name few of them, because as you know, many of the earlier Ayurvedic preparations, they were not validated or their clinical trials were not done. So the now currently whatever research is going on, it is in the field of the Ayurvedic preparations and drugs, and they are being validated and many of the trials are being done. So in the beginning, if you just start concentrating on the research areas and pharmaceutical industries and public health and even the IT sector, even whatever the pharma industry is going to come, and whatever type of healthcare facility, it is going to be web based, and many of the things will be on mobile phones. Unless the person who has got a background of Ayurveda, he cannot give the inputs. So it is not only that end of your BMS you are going to just practice somewhere. You have got many opportunities even compared to many other disciplines in the healthcare facility. So that's why I request you, start thinking of certain areas you develop interest, and unless you develop certain attitude and certain skills during these 5 years of course, you'll not be able to streamline your career. So I give some 5 important things you should learn during the course. 5 C's. First C is the common sense. With your common sense, just see in the surroundings what is taking place, what is required, that much only you react, and it should be more valid way you react, and you gain the experience what others are doing. So common. So don't think of very rare things and just concentrate on the common sense. Second thing is, unless the compassion, unless you develop a compassion towards any field or any subject, you cannot succeed. So try to develop that kind of a compassion, then only you will be able to go ahead. Third one is the competence. You know the competition is there everywhere. Unless you develop competence, you start doing the same thing routine without taking stress. Nowadays the students find difficult to maintain the stress. Earlier, nowadays, what threshold we have got, our generation, that kind of threshold is not there with younger generation. So unless you start developing that, increase your threshold to sustain the stress, it is very difficult. And same time you have to learn the skills and you have to develop your competency. The next is the commitment. Unless you commit yourself for sincerity, for your honesty and punctuality and hard working, without that it is not possible to succeed. And the last one is the communication. You might have seen many people, they may not be good in many of other C's as well as other things also, but if they have got a good communication skills, they can manage anything. So you have to develop good communication skills. With these 5 C's, if you incorporate in your career, you can excel better. And next, coming to the white coat ceremony, it is in fact it is a rite of the passage of anyone's career, especially when you have chosen a medical career. So you are going to become a doctor. What today you are worn or don that white apron, it comes with responsibility and the service mind. So you have to maintain that, and that professionalism, that empathy, these are the things which is currently required from the healthcare professionals. So it was a really good experience for me to come to this institute. I'm coming, it is almost third or fourth time, and whenever I come here, I feel happy, I feel more relaxed. And also another one thing I would say, that yoga and spiritual, it is a part of yours, and I think many of you should start taking interest in that field. And nowadays the government wants to have a collaboration with many of the international universities, and that's what I'm telling you, after 5 years or 10 years you will have more job opportunities in the international universities, unless you develop the area in and you become an expert in those fields. So with this, again I thank the principal, Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty, and all the faculty, and I especially thank the students who did my Path Puja. In fact, I am really emotional and never expected that I'm going to receive such a traditional and ritual practice, and I am really appreciate that. With this, I wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insight with us.
I request Principal Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty, sir, for presidential speech.
A very good morning to all of you. Most respected chief guest of today's program, Dr. Vishwanath Patan Shetty sir, the Honorable Vice Principal of Jain Medical College. My colleagues, Dr. P.G. Jadar, Vice Principal, Dr. B.R. Tubaki, the Dean Faculty of Ayurveda, Dr. Prayer, and Dr. Smita, the Professional Coordinator of 2024 batch. All my dear colleagues, HODs, faculty members, and above all my dear students of 2024 batch. At the outset, I congratulate you all for a very special day in your life where you don the white coat, and it's an official beginning of a journey towards the social service, the humanity, and the compassion that you will imbibe in yourself in the future. I really congratulate you and wish you all the very best in your future. As you all know that Guru has a very special role in the life of everybody. Right since we are born, our parents become our first guru, and then we have various gurus which we have since our school days and college days, and then of course during your professional course. So each of the gurus have their own importance, have their own value, and they always are our guiding source, their source of inspiration, their source of motivation to all of us. I will narrate you a very nice story which comes in the teachings of Guru Nanak, where his student Govind Singh, who was one of his disciples of Sri Guru Nanak, asked the importance of Guru and how Guru is valuable. What is the value of a Guru in anybody's life? He says to his disciple, saying that you have to be disciple to understand the value of a Guru. Then he gives a jewel to Govind Singh and sends to different places, to different people, and say, you ask the cost of this particular jewel to these people. So he goes around to different people, like he goes to a flower person and he says that the value of this is like 1 rupee. He goes to a fruit shop and says that the value of this particular jewel is equal to 3 apples. He goes to the other person who says that it is equal to 1000 rupees. He goes to other person who says that it is a very, very precious jewel. It is cost of 25,000 rupees. And so on. He goes to different people. And then one of the gurus says that, no, this is a very, very invaluable gift, invaluable jewel that is you are having, and it is invaluable for you. Which means that it is left to us how you take the values of each and every moment of your stay in the institutions. How each and every individual can give you the best form of guidance. And it is not just your teachers, no, especially as a medical professionals, we learn many things from other than our teachers. Like even a nursing staff can be a good teacher for you, a therapist, a panchkarma therapist, an attender, a patient above all can be the biggest source of your guide and motivations. So my humble request to all of you is to see that you use the next 5.5 years to best of your support. Just as a building requires a very strong foundation, this particular 5.5 years will be a very strong fundamental foundation for you for your entire life. Whether you go for the practice, you go for higher studies, you go for any of the professional careers, this particular, it is a great investment for your parents in terms of money, in terms of time, and from your side, it's a great commitment. And as sir was rightly mentioning, it's a great responsibility that you should have in the next 5 years. As you know that if you ask any of the teachers, all teachers will always say that nowadays the students are not like us. No, the students are changing, because that is the rule. No, the change is the rule of the universe, and that's why I always tell my teachers also, if our students are changing, it is our responsibility that we also should change. But as belonging to a culture, a nation which has a very deep rooted history, tradition, and a great human values, a human wisdom, because in Bharat we have so much of culture imbibed in our upbringings. So whatever could be the change, whatever could be the transformation, we should never get away from our ethics and morality. And that is what is my humble submission to all of you. So try to Kaylee always tries to provide you the best of the environment, best of the infrastructure. I think if you look at the campus, each and every places there is so much of new constructions happening, and all these are just for your facilities that is being added by our Honorable Chancellor Dr. Prabhakar Kore, our university officials, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Nitin Gangane, Dr. M.S. Ganachari sir, and all many senior teachers like Patan Shetty sir, who always are there to ensure that our students get the best of the infrastructure, the best of the facilities, and very important, the best of the clinicals materials, because as doctors we should get good exposure to the patients, and that is why having a very good hospital is one of our strength. So that's the reason why try to it's like Ayurveda strongly believes in Agni. What is Agni? Yeah, fire. No, fire is not the fire, that fire, but it's a fire within. Because even for our metabolism and digestion, you need digestive fire. Similarly, for learning also you need the Jnana Agni is very, very important. The Agni to learn. That you should see. That's the reason why it is very, very you should try to see that what best you can try to add to your kitty of the knowledge, skills, attitude in your learning. Sir mentioned about 5C, which is very, very apt in today's day of Guruvandana and white coat ceremony. So I will teach you A, B, C, D, E to add what sir has said. Okay. I'll also restrict to 5 because I said 5 C's. I'll say, but each one of these A, B, C, D, and E. A stands for away from distractions. See, this is the age, this is a period where you have so much of physical, emotional, psychological, social distractions. Okay. And it is bound to happen that you easily get distracted by these distractions. But always, my dear students, ensure that you should have a goal of your life, the dream of your parents, the passion that you are here at the institution, and ensure that you don't get away from distractions. Okay. A for be away from distractions. B is be organized. Very, very important is just as you have a timetable in the class, you should have a timetable of your life. So sir was rightly mentioning the importance of inculcating or imbibing yoga and other spiritual practices, which is very, very important for your overall well-being of an individual. Like no, everything, like we talk about the holistic one health, the holistic health, uh, the the whole system approach. So all this generally looks forward towards having a very systematic, very organized way of your life. Like what time you need to get up, what time you need to go for your studies, what time you should spend time for the physical activities, some sports activities, some recreational activities, some good fun with your friends. At the same time, what time you go to sleep, because sleep is one of the very, very important factor for your overall health. Because what happens is most of the students go to bed when it's about to Brahmi Muhurta. About to get up, we try to sleep because we are always under the influence of the gadgets or the other, because without that we do not get, and you should post something, you should get some likings, then otherwise you do not get sleep, isn't it? So try to be very, very organized, right? And sir has told many, many C's. One very important C is the curiosity. Curiosity is very, very important, and that's what I want to in terms of the hunger for the knowledge that you should try to have. So always have like creativity, having a good curiosity, and of course, so I was rightly mentioning the communication skills, like both like verbal communication, non-verbal communications are very, very important. D, have good dreams. Not that what the dream that you see in the night, but also have a very, very big dream that how you want to see yourself at the end of your career, like at the end of 5 years, 10 years, no? How you want to see, what should be. So have very, very big dreams, but realistic dreams. So which you feel that based on your strength, based on your potentials, based on the type of the facilities that you should be able to get the fulfillment of your dream, for which you should have a lot of dedication, lot of determination, lot of responsibilities what you should have. And E, try to explore, engage, experience everything. Like for example, we talk about panchakarma, Vamana, Virechana, Basti, Nasya. Once in a lifetime you should try to experience all of them, so that it really gives you that confidence to practice, right? So these are my 5 A, B, C, D, E, which I want to just add to what sir has also mentioned about the 5 C's in your life. Okay. So once again, I would like to thank all the parents who have joined us, all my dear students who have been witnessing this very, very special and very emotional event of Guruvandana and White Coat ceremony. I'd like to especially thank Patan Shetty sir for his valuable time and inspiring and motivating and volunteering himself to become a guru also, because he had taken and sir has been such a kind supporter of our institution, and many such decisions that we take in the universities are always supported by sir. Especially sir has been overlooking the various activities, especially the library sections of all the institutions of the college, all the constituent units, sir has been always guiding. And today also, just before, sir gave many such suggestions to upgrade and upscale our library section also. So we are always thankful to you, sir. Thank you for coming and gracing the occasion. And also, I would like to thank all my colleagues who always take best efforts to ensure that we conduct this event in a very flawless way and a very organized way. And special appreciation to Smita madam for taking all the initiation to coordinate the students. And once again, wishing all my dear students all the very best in your future. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Now I request Dr. Rohit Gavi, sir, Assistant Professor of Samhita Department, to express a vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My heart fills with gratitude as I stand here to propose the vote of thanks, not only as a staff but also as a student, because all are my teachers here. First of all, I would like to thank our today's chief guest, Dr. Vishwanath sir, from behalf of our Kaylee family and 2024 batch students for his gracious presence. I hope, sir, your words of knowledge and wisdom will guide our students throughout their journey of BMS and beyond. Then I would like to thank our principal sir and president of today's function, Dr. Suhas Kumar Shetty sir, for his enthusiastic encouragement and in conducting today's event and making it a grand success. I also would like to extend my gratitude to our Vice Principal Sir, Dr. P.G. Jadar Sir, for his inputs and guidance in organizing today's event. I also would like to thank Dr. Basavaraj Tubaki Sir, Faculty Dean, Faculty of Ayurveda, for his inputs and suggestions to organize today's event. I also would like to thank Dr. Pradeep Shinde Sir and Dr. Savita Angadi Ma'am for their suggestions in conducting today's event. And I would like to thank Dr. Smita Raje ma'am, the coordinator of 2024 batch, for her enthusiastic involvement in organizing this event. I'm sure, ma'am, the students will cherish these moments for a lifetime. And I also thank each and everyone who directly or indirectly supported in organizing this event and making it a grand success. I also thank the IT department for a smooth conduction of today's event, as well as capturing the moments for all of you. And last but not the least, the batch 2024 for your presence and involvement, without which it would not be a successful event. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Now I request everyone to stand for the national anthem, and after the national anthem, I request everyone to gather in front of the hospital entrance for photo session.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Once again, I request everyone to gather in front of the hospital entrance for photo session.